I got a lot to unpack today in this video, but I'm going to go quickly on a few updates. The first thing we're going to look is YieldMax Palantir Option Income Strategy ETF. Today it just went up just a little bit, but the magic happened after hours. It seemed to be going up at 16%. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. But if it opens at this price, this is going to be the highest it has ever been, because 52-week range has ranged only between 48, 74 to 76. So going to 79 to possibly 80, that will be the highest Palantir from YieldMax has ever gone. And not only this ETF has gone to that high, but also pays massively between 80 to 100% in distribution. So that's a great. And I think this is going to be the first best performer when it comes to YieldMax ETFs. So the reason why this ETF went up or is going to be going up is because of the actually underlying stock itself. Palantir has come up with the earnings, and one of the major reports that they have is that they have a higher demand for AI chip and technology, right? And that's why it's going up about 22%. But do you remember YieldMax has said is if the underlying stock goes up, let's say for example 22%, I've always mentioned this, that there is a cap. That's why even if Palantir, for example, goes to 22%, the ETF is not going to be exactly that. It's going to be a little bit less. So we've seen Palantir after hours, it went to 16%, and this one to 22%. But nevertheless, you're making a lot of money from the ETF itself. So that's one of the updates. Another update I have is Moderna. Moderna today went down about 7%. So this is going to be one of the lowest, has gone within about a year. Now, do you remember, we are not interested in this Moderna stock itself. What we're interested in is the MRNY, which is YieldMax Moderna Option Income Strategy. Today is at $3.93 because it went down at 60%. It seems to be going up after hours, but this makes it the lowest has ever been. If you look at this chart, the lowest has ever been was $4. And going below that line, we can see dotted line right there. That's the lowest has ever been, which is at $3.93. Days range, you went all the way to 388. After hours seem to be going up, but I don't know if it's going to go up or it's going to keep falling. If you're a person who want to take a risk and invest in this ETF, I'm going to show you how you can invest only very little amount of money from 25 to 50,000, and you'll be able to retire literally today, because not only this ETF pays a good amount of dividend, buying at this lower price is going to give you a higher yield of 200%. And the main reason why you might consider buying this is that if you look at Moderna stock itself, 1 year target is going to be $62 from 36 to 62. That's a double. So if it doubles, of course, MRNY also will double, but that's to be seen. Are you kind of investor, you have that risk tolerance, you be able to stomach the volatility, then this might be an ETF to take a look at it. So you can buy and maybe hold for a long time. I'm not suggesting you should buy, because I can see that if it keeps going down, I don't know how YieldMax can keep holding this. They might just do split. This ETF drags other ETFs, for example, YMax, because it's included in YMax, and then MRNY distribution was 84. And they've been paying from 41 cents to the last time they paid about 27 cents. That's per share. I'm going to show you the actual yield, but the amount of money that is invested right now is 70 million. Now, how can you generate a lot of money using this ETF? I have this spreadsheet here. These are all distribution they've paid so far from beginning. And if we take average of this distribution, it's about 69 cents per share. If you invested from beginning, you've gotten $10.33. So if you take that $10.33, you add with the price of today, which is $3.93, that's going to give you the price of $14.26. If we go to average distribution, which is 69, we are getting yield of 211%. Let's change this to 27 cents. That's the distribution they paid last time. How much that's going to be on the yield? If you put 27 cents, it's going to give you 82. But if we go with the average, which is 0.69, that's going to change to 211. Wow, that's a lot of yield. We're going to look at our income projection for 2025. We see how much you can make. If you invested today using that math, $25,000 is going to give you 4,389. If you invested $50,000, that's going to give you 12,723 shares, and that's 8,779 per month, or annual income of 105,344. So let's stop right there. If you're getting 105,344 annual income from distribution, are you kidding me? That's enough money to retire as of today. Provide you're paying all the taxes, your tax you're paying will be, let's say, for example, you pay 30% or 34%, you still have 70,000 left over. But let's say you put $75,000, that's going to give you 158,000. If you put 100,000, that's going to be 210. That's it. I would just want to stop right there. And I don't want to go all the way because you're not going to put all that much money in this type of ETF. But all I'm saying is that's a math using average distribution. And if you're a person willing to take that risk, that's an ETF to take a look at and see if you can put some money in it. But I personally wouldn't want to do any investment in this ETF because, first of all, I have YieldMax, and YieldMax has this ETF included in this, and it has a big drag. And the other danger I can see from this ETF, if Moderna stock keeps falling down, so I personally wouldn't want to invest in this ETF. But if you're a person who wants to invest in this ETF, that's math I just showed you, and see if you want to invest. So let me know in a comment below, do you think you'd want to invest in this ETF ever? Or is an ETF that you think you should just stay away from it? And even YieldMax should just get rid of this ETF. So again, if you don't want to miss this type of update, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you like this content, smash the like button, share with someone you think may like this video. Till we meet again next video. Bye bye.